So when it really comes down to it, logistical reasons are probably the reason we're not going to be seeing Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk versus the Wolverine. Unless Mark Ruffalo can, I guess, convince them that it's worth their time. So you all know the story by now. Wolverine's first appearance was alongside Hulk. The two characters kind of go hand in hand. And it's been something that a lot of people have been wanting to see in live action pretty much ever since it happened. And the closest we're ever going to get to it is in a couple of years, when Disney and Marvel have acquired Fox and all those characters are brought back home. Unfortunately, time is rather running out. In a couple of years, a lot of these actors are going to be completely out of contracts. We know this is happening, this is factual, and a lot of these contracts are going to have to be renegotiated if you want to keep these actors. Mark Ruffalo is going to want more money if he's going to do 3 to 5 more movies. No surprise. We're going to get a new Wolverine. But recently, during some interviews, Mark Ruffalo specifically was asked about the idea, right, of his version of the Hulk facing Wolverine. He specifically said, he would love to team up and take on Hugh Jackman. But of course, we know that's really not a possibility unless they do some sort of secret wars or something where they can bring over those X-Men. But that's probably not going to happen because they want a fresh start. So the idea of getting Wolverine versus Hulk, I think, is something Marvel is definitely going to want to play with. Just that scene in a trailer is going to drive people to watch that movie because it's insane. But at the same time, they have to establish a new Wolverine, a new character arc, and they have to rebuild everything, which that could take a couple of years. At the earliest, if we get Wolverine in an MCU movie in 2 years from now, maybe you could work that out. But realistically, we're looking at 3 to 4 years from now, and how far can they stretch certain contracts, and how far between movies do they have to use certain actors? Sure, Ruffalo might have, let's say, 2 more movies left over or something, right? Could you realistically stretch those appearances to 1 every 3 years? Probably not. So, logistical reasons are probably going to keep us from seeing this, but at one hand, he wants it, and there's probably been some talk about it, because Mark Ruffalo is not one to shy away from it, so it really wouldn't surprise me if we get it sooner rather than later, and honestly, it's only a matter of time, but I don't think you're getting Hugh Jackman in that role. It just wouldn't make sense.